Hey there, this is Julia McPherson from Inner Space Marketing, and in accordance to GDPR, I am working on becoming compliant. So I just wanted to shoot this quick little video to give you just a little tidbit, a couple of marketing things. Previously, I was leading with my opt-in, like get this free checklist, and you'll also get things in your inbox. Well, because of GDPR, I'm having to adapt the language and lead with sign up for our newsletter and you'll get this free thing. So it's pretty simple to do on all of my opt-ins. I'm leading with the newsletter. So sign up for our marketing tips newsletter and get our free checklist on questions to ask and what to request from your designer. And then I've got my opt-in box. And then down here, right underneath my opt-in box, I am putting a little statement that says that we collect, use, and process your personal data in accordance with our privacy policy, and you may opt out at any time. There's a link to my privacy policy over here on Inner Space Marketing, right here. And then I've also got a link to my terms and conditions page at the bottom here in the footer. So I'm also putting a footer on every single page opt-in, like this is like a landing page. So terms policy, my credentials here, and then the privacy policy. So that's number one step. I did update my privacy and my terms and conditions to make it easy to read, easy to understand what data I collect, how I process it, tools that I use to process it, and how people can request to be removed from the list. So that's something that is required by GDPR. And then the other thing I'm doing is I also set up this campaign. Now I'm using Ontraport, obviously. I'm an Ontraport consultant, so heck yeah, I'm using Ontraport. So I'll just give you a little kind of peek into a campaign. So anytime a new contact comes in, they're going to run through this campaign, and or I can add them automatically. I actually pushed my entire list through here. Had like 48 people on my in the EU on my list. So what it does is it goes through these multiple conditions, and I did every single country in the EU to see if if they equal the UK, Austria. So all 28 countries that are in the EU, I made this little filter, and Ontraport will pull in their country data based on their IP address. So that's very helpful. So if they have that, then they're going to get a tag that says EU identified. And I'm actually building out the rest of this campaign that has an email in it that sends and says, hey, thank you for finding me. I'm so excited that you found me. Would you also like to be on the marketing campaign? So that's something, it's like another step that you can do if you want. And then it would tag them as opted in. If they opt in, if they don't, then I would remove them from the list. So anybody who comes through here and doesn't have an EU, like they're in the United States, they'll just exit really quick. So this one is just kind of to identify people. Okay. What are some other options? Some other options are you can create like a custom, come under contact settings, and you can add a field that has a checkbox that says, yes, I would like to, you can just add a field here and just say, yes, I would like to get marketing emails from Inner Space Marketing. I mean, you could obviously word it a little softer. And we do the checkbox. You would do a checkbox right there. Save. And you can put this checkbox on any form. It has to be unchecked and it cannot be required. So that's something you've got to make sure that it can't be required. So This was what my branding worksheet looked like before, where I led with my worksheet and then say, oh, you'll also be added to the email list. I've reversed that. So let me refresh this page. And now you'll see that I've signed up for our newsletter. And that's kind of what I suggest that you do, that for any of your freebie opt-ins, you're going to say, hey, sign up for the newsletter, and you'll get this thing as a bonus. And then make sure that you've got your privacy policy right underneath here, and then links to your terms and privacy policy. If you enjoyed this tutorial video, please join me online at innerspacemarketing.com and sign up for our newsletter. You'll get tips and tricks in your inbox and lots of videos. Also, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks so much.